we don't second guess. Unapologetic, we're bold and we're loud, shining light on the left shady crowd. Oreo Express, rolling down the track, exposing the lies, ain't no turning back. Conservative fire, we're speaking the truth. At Oreo Express, this one's for you. So grab your boots, let's take a stand for freedom, faith, and the heart of this land. Oreo Express, let's roll, let's go. So grab your boots, let's take a stand for freedom, faith, and the heart of this land. Oreo Express.
Celebrate our newest launch, Rev 7. I'm bringing you an amazing introductory offer, plus an exclusive overstock sale that you're not going to want to miss. Rev 7 is our premium energy drink that tastes great and gives you energy all day with no jitters and no crashes. That's because there's no sugar and no caffeine. I'm so sure you're going to love Rev 7 that for a limited time you can try our 3-pack absolutely free. Or check out our Percale bed sheets. I can't believe I'm even going to say this. Every color, every style, every size, only $29.88. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to save 20% on our Rev 7 12-packs or try our introductory 3-pack absolutely free. And our Percale bed sheets, all sizes, only $29.88. Even the queens and kings. Inventory is extremely limited, so order now.
That's right, folks. Unfortunately, there is no penny loafers at mypillow.com, but they do have some incredible slippers, the MyPillow slippers. Head over there and grab yourself a pair. Welcome back. We got our good buddy Matt. We got a cigar time. What's up, Matt?
Not much, brother. Not much. You sound a lot better today.
Oh, let me fix some. How about now? Talk again.
How you doing?
We're getting an echo.
Again?
Yeah, let me take this off. We had this all fixed a minute ago. Now try.
Professionals. We are professionals, people.
Testing. Try it again, Matt.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Man, we had all this fixed up. That's why we were running late. Talk on this one.
Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, let me fix it. I know where it's at, I think. All right, let's see here. Oh, I deleted you. Give me 1 second. Just getting it going, guys, right now. Give us 1 second. I gotta add more Matt. Okay. Let me fix his camera. Try it right now, Matt.
Check 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. There, it should be good now.
Check 1, 2, 3, 4.
Audio. I don't know why it's bringing that in like this. shouldn't have any audio coming out from your side. It should all be running through this like it does on the other one. Oh well. Let's see. Let me do this one. Talk on that one.
Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. See what that has. Try it again.
Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Try it now.
Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now.
Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's not as bad, but it's there. We're going to have to go to this one. We'll have to play this one. So I was telling Matt a little while ago, I'm so disappointed in last night. I tried my best to stay out there, and then Rachel rubbed it in my face this morning. Excuse the voice. Rachel rubbed it in my face about 2 hours ago. She goes, "Did you hear what happened?" And I was like, "No, what happened?" Bobby Salazar's there in the Tower District had multiple people stabbed. We would have been at that scene. We're always in this. We cover the central area. And I'm going to show you guys this. Let's see. Let me refresh this. After it's done commercial, we'll show you guys that. Oh, here we go.
Well, it's January 1st, 2026. Here's a top look of your stories to start your day. Police are investigating what led to several people being stabbed in central Fresno. It happened after 1 this morning in the area of Broadway and Olive around the Bobby Salazar's Cantina. Police say multiple people suffered stab wounds, but they're not being cooperative with officers. They were taken to a nearby hospital for treatment for their injuries. No word yet on how many people were stabbed or any suspect information.
Oh, I see.
Other side of the ball, Stefan.
I seen that and I was just like, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and we're getting your echo everywhere. Why won't let me close this one. So that was one we missed last night. I want to play with the audio one more time. Should be no audio coming. Everything needs to come from the roadcaster. And if you're not on there, try it again, Matt.
Check 1, 2, 3.
Try it again.
Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I don't have it in my ear.
Can you guys hear everything now? It looks like it might have been a setting right here. I think we fixed it. Waiting for these people. It takes them a while to respond unless they're on.
Yes.
YouTube.
Yep, Pixie said that's it.
All right. All good now. Okay, we can get through it. So what do you got going on, Matt? What'd you do for New Year's Eve?
Oh, we had my mom come over and our daughter and the grandkids came over. Our son didn't come over. He didn't feel like, wasn't feeling too hot, so he stayed home. But we had the family over here. We played some games, ate a bunch of food, embarrassed my mom quite a bit with some gag gifts, and had a good time. And then we rang in the new year. Unfortunately, my mom, she likes watching that Ryan Seacrest Rockin' Eve, which is just absolute garbage. Like, I was like, this is horrible. I mean, I couldn't believe she wanted that on, but it was absolutely horrible.
Man, she should have been watching ESPN because there might be an announcer that's going to be getting fired here pretty soon. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Watch, that's the
What?
next. Check him out. He tries to cover himself up good, but they started showing guys making out. And then they put the camera back on him. Watch, take a look at this.
Okay.
Yeah, live makeouts on Sports Center. Get into it. Oh, what do we got? We got love in the air.
Oh, wow, bro.
Tony and Mike on kazoos.
Look at his face. Look at his
Oh, yeah.
face.
Okay.
Yeah, live makeouts on Sports Center. Get into it. Oh, what do we got? We got love in the air.
Oh man. That
You know,
is just epic. That is just
I-
epic.
I'm so tired of seeing that every time I turn on the TV. It's like, can we just not do this every single time to fill in all the check marks? I mean,
Yeah, I
it's
don't know,
absolutely
man.
disgusting.
These people, I'm telling you, they got a lot going on. They are
You know, what they really need to do is they need to spend a little bit more time at the oreoexpress.com/shop, where you can get great ideas, just like what's over here.
look at that. You got a whole sampler pack.
That's right. If they spend a little bit more time at the oreoexpress.com/shop, you can get great gift ideas to treat yourself for this New Year's.
Hey, I'm telling you, you guys better get over there. Hook it up. Now I want to tell you one. I know Matt, you guys know Matt is a big, just like myself, a big Second Amendment guy. And I want to play this story right here. You guys are not going to believe this. And this is perfect for Matt because this is in Indiana. It says an Indiana man breaks down a door attempting to force his way into a home, only to find himself staring down the barrel of a gun. 28-year-old Marcus Brown Jr. was shot and killed in Muncie, Indiana. Brown tried breaking into the home of 33-year-old Daryl Songer, who was on the other side of the door with a gun. When Brown started banging on the door, Songer grabbed his girlfriend's gun because he is not allowed to possess a gun. It says when Brown made his way into the home, he was shot by Songer. Guess who was arrested?
Hopefully, the criminal this time.
No, the guy that got his girlfriend's gun. Songer was then arrested and charged with obstruction of justice and unlawfully carrying a handgun. Level 6 and level 5 felonies. I'm going to show you this. Check this out. Your girlfriend's got a gun. For whatever reason, he's prohibited from having one. Probably some stupid reason. And you got this at your front door. I promise you, you don't want to wait for the cops. Look. So now, Songer again, the guy that was on the other side of that door, that probably protected his life and his girlfriend's, was charged with obstruction of justice and unlawfully carrying a handgun. Level 6 and level 5 felonies.
I wonder what county that was in.
Says Muncie.
Muncie? Well, that's actually kind of shocking that would happen down in Muncie because, well, the further south you get, the more liberal it gets because you're getting pretty close to Indianapolis. But that's Ball State University area right there. So that's kind of a abnormality being in that area.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull this up and just put it to Google and tell me what Google shows, if there's anything new on this case. I just thought it was ridiculous.
But the other people didn't get arrested for imitating a police officer or anything like that,
I'm
saying
sure they
police.
did, but they probably don't got 2 felonies on them.
No.
I didn't keep it. Let me go back. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, so the one of the guys was shot and killed. The guy he got was shot and killed.
Well, then they don't have to charge him with impersonating a police officer then.
Seeing if I can pull this up right here. Let me just put it in here. Daniel Songer, Indiana. One dead, one arrested. This is Fox 59 right here. A Muncie man is dead after he reportedly forced his way into a residence on Saturday. According to Muncie Police Department, officers responded to a reporting shooting at the 1100 block of East 29th Street around 8:36 p.m. Let's see. Says an affidavit for probable cause released Monday indicates Songer was the one who reported the shooting to police. He reportedly called 911 and told dispatchers that a male subject had kicked open the front door of his residence and identified himself as police. Per the affidavit, Songer also told dispatchers that he grabbed his girlfriend's handgun and fired at the subject who had kicked in his home's door. In his call to dispatcher, Songer indicated that he fired the gun at the intruder until it malfunctioned. Songer also reportedly advised authority that the subject was deceased. When police spoke with Songer, he told them he used his girlfriend's gun to shoot the alleged assailant because he is not allowed to possess a firearm. MPD's reporting on the incident indicates officers observed damage to the door of Songer's residence, which would suggest it was forced open as he claimed. Officer also found Brown Jr. suffering from multiple got shown, blah, blah, blah.
Wow. I'd be anxious to see what the prosecuting attorney, if he even picks this up or if he looks at all the evidence and being like, we're not going to touch this one because this is not going to go the way we want it to go.
Yeah, I mean, this is one that you would think somebody would get involved in.
Yeah. I might have to do some more looking up on that online.
Yeah,
'Cause
let me know what you
that's close
find
to
out
me.
on
That's
that.
close to me.
But I don't know if you've been around this much this year yet, Matt. But we were supposed to be in a recession. Yeah, it's
Yes.
2026 and 2025. We were supposed to be standing in grocery lines, bread lines, just trying to get our basic necessities. Did that happen to you?
No, the only lines I had to stand in was because we don't have cashiers anymore that actually do cashiering jobs. We have to do it all ourselves. So that's the only lines that I really had to stand in.
Right. Yeah. Well, I noticed the ABC News says, and this is fake news. Here's what this year's holiday shopping season revealed about the U.S. economy. It's probably not what the Democrats are going to say, right?
No.
And it says holiday sales rose 3.9% this year. It says the performance defied concerns overhanging the economy for months. As hiring slowed and inflation ticked higher, seemingly undeterred, shoppers flexed their strength at the close of this year, offering some reassurance for a wider economy consumer spending account for about 2/3 of the U.S. economic activity. Holiday sales climbed 3.9% compared to last year. MasterCard spending pulse data showed tracking online and in store payments from the start of November to Christmas Eve. The data leaves out car sales and does not account for inflation. So digital
Another
spending
W.
digital spending on Thanksgiving jumped 5% from a year earlier, totaling 6.4 billion and exceeding expectations.
Wow, that's talk about winning again. I'm sure come Monday they'll turn it around that we're all going to be sitting in bread lines and soup lines and all of that again because that's what the next year is going to be bringing for midterms. It's going to be the world is coming to an end domestically.
Yeah, I think so. I think I don't know how we're even going to do this in 6
Yeah,
months. How
I
are we
mean,
going to have this live stream? I mean, I think we're both going to be dying over here.
right. I mean, I'm probably going to have to go out and probably start, you know, going out in the woods and fishing for my own food and hunting for my own food. I won't be able to go to a grocery store because we won't be able to afford nothing anymore.
Exactly. Oh, what's this? Jay Lynn says, "Oh, why does it do that? I hate this thing." Jay Lynn with the $100 Rumble rant. Thank you. It says, "Josh, still praying for you. Sorry you found Gruffy. I hope you get better soon. You need a spa day, sauna, or one of those hot tubs. Get well soon." Hey, you know what I did do, and I know I'm going to get in trouble. Uh, when I woke up, I was feeling a little better than I was last night, and I have to fight the cold out of me. So I went to the gym for an hour. I didn't do cardio, but I did lift a lot of weights. I did get my heart rate up to 140 for a consistent 50 minutes. But I think by tomorrow, I don't know. I think by tomorrow, hopefully, I hate the way this feels because when I talk, it bugs. But thank you, Jalen, for that. And there might be even be a surprise. We do got church tonight. Now, the purpose of last night was to help raise funds for the Oreo Express. And part of it was the window, part of it was traveling to DC. We're going to DC. Whether I'm incubated, I'll get Matt to be my nurse and they'll have a little tube going down me, but I'm gonna be in DC for sure. Uh, but we might after church tonight, which ends at 8, I might do about a 4-hour police calls tonight because I got to return the rental car tomorrow. So,
Well, I heard that RW wanted to volunteer for the sponge bath that you were going to be needing. So RW said he will volunteer to give you a sponge bath. And I also know somebody that could probably hook you up with a pedicure that's wandering around California. So there might be somebody that can hook you up with a pedicure out in California.
yeah, it's not a hard van to spot either.
No,
What is that faggot up to?
I don't know. I haven't paid any attention to
I
it.
haven't seen anything people pushing anything out.
No, the only thing that I'm pushing out is to go to the oreoexpress.com/shop and get yourself a wonderful coffee mug. And let's help out Josh get to DC, folks. We can, everybody can put in, $2, $3, $5. Let's get him to DC to do some coverage. And hopefully, maybe we can get him to Minneapolis.
That would be nice. There's some stuff on the 17th happening in Minneapolis.
Yeah, and
Ah,
that's a Saturday, and it's literally like a 7 hour and 50-minute drive for me.
uh-oh, we might be in extra trouble. We might be in extra trouble. Um, I'm a little scared to go to DC though. They got those National Guard down there.
Yeah,
That's
they're
really
protecting
scary.
people. Yeah, they're protecting people. Who would have thought? Let's protect the U.S. citizens from being mugged and robbed and murdered and all of that kind of stuff. I mean, that's just a weird thought.
We got speaking of that, the US. This is ABC News. This isn't Oreo or Fox. ABC News. The US is poised to end 2025 with the largest 1-year drop in homicides ever recorded.
Wow, wow.
What I tell you, I told you guys when he got in office and I seen what he was doing, I said, watch. you're going to see, like we're seeing in other countries that are really being tough on crime. Look at that. The
Yeah.
largest 1 year drop in homicides ever.
Yeah. And to think that the liberals don't like that. They want Americans to die. It's crazy. It's absolutely, I don't know where their mind is. They are absolutely the most insane bunch of people. Just when you don't think that they can say anything more stupid, they open up their mouths and keep talking.
You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. So, a lot of good stuff on the front, right?
Yep.
And then since we're into the new year, 5 states, and it looks like Matt's one of these states. Take a listen to this.
Who receive government help for groceries will see some new restrictions. These new limits are being imposed on junk food like candy and sodas as part of the Make America Healthy Again push. Let's bring in Dr.
That's
So,
right.
you get,
Our governor definitely put a stop to that.
oh, wrong one. Where'd it go? There it is. So,
But yeah, our governor put a stop to that. He was like, if the Indiana Hoosiers are going to be on SNAP benefits, they need to buy nutritious food that's there to feed their body, not to feed their sugar habit.
yeah, I mean, we've played this over and over. People say, what's the point of the EBT if we have to buy real food? Well,
Right.
SNAP is a supplemental nutrition and assistance program. It shouldn't be fast food. It shouldn't even be deli food for that matter. You shouldn't have people making your food for you. We've gone to this area where back in the day, if you couldn't afford a phone, you didn't have one. Now we'll just give them to you for free.
Yep.
Uh, these people are so entitled. And you know what? You will see. This is 5 states. This is going to drop. You're going to see Coca Cola, Pepsi, and all these companies start laying people off and laying down plants because we were subsidizing those plants with our tax dollars by giving
Exactly.
Johnny $600 a month, and he's spending $200 a month on Pepsi and Starburst and all this. It's going to take the Democrats will scream and say, "Look at what Trump's economy is doing." But the true reason behind all that, and we know that, is because of one reason: the taxpayers no longer subsidizing.
Right. Well, and I would like to see a health study done, like a 5-year study done on these states that eliminate all this, what their obesity rate goes down to. And what does like autism rates and obesity rates and younger kids growing up, see how this affects their health in a positive way, not being able to eat a bunch of crap food.
Yeah, long-term effects. Again, the reason why our healthcare and they want to keep spending billions. There's a couple reasons we want to obviously give. If you break into our country, we want to give you free healthcare while we charge the American citizens that actually earn and pay for your healthcare. But this is huge. Uh, you look at people over 50, over 60, compared to what they were 40 years ago. And it's not all their fault. A lot of people bought stuff over the grocery thinking, "Oh, look it, I can put this in the microwave and I'll eat it. It's done in 2 minutes. It's quick, easy. I'm a fast-paced person." Now they're realizing that all that food wasn't that great.
Nope. To be honest with you, I don't think you should be able to buy any processed food with your SNAP benefits. I think you should be buying meats, fruits, vegetables, uh, and stuff like that. I think all processed food should be taken out of that. I think it should be for the necessities that you need to sustain life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I went on this rant 5, 6 years ago. I went on a whole live stream back in the day when I cussed a little more, and I think I dropped the F bomb 25 times about going into a local 7-Eleven and I get in line. And again, I got kids, they're asking for all kind of junk, but that's just not in the budget. And there's a woman with a like 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, and then another baby in the stroller. And all her kids are grabbing all this junk, Slurpees. Like the 4-year-old probably had 4 or 5 candy bars, even got a pack of Pop Tarts. And the mom's like, "No, go put those back." He starts screaming, "Put them up here then." I sit here, not one thing nutritious, not one thing healthy. It was $44, and she pulls out her Snap card at 7-Eleven and pays the man.
Wow. That's absolutely that's absolutely insane that people are using that SNAP benefits for that.
It's sickening. Jan Garner with a Rumble rant says we need Big D on here to make the 3 Daryls on the show. Hey, maybe we'll have to work that out soon.
Yeah.
He was
I
in the
know he
chat
was on the
last night.
road. Yeah, I know he was in Denver, I think is where last time I seen him traveling to.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
we'll have to do something like that. It's a good idea. I'm gonna put it on my note. On my notes. What else we got here? Man, 2026, man. Who would have thought?
Immigrant mayor in over a century.
There's this one. There we go.
Zohran Mamdani will be the first Muslim mayor of our great city. He will be our first immigrant mayor in over a century. And he will be the youngest mayor of New York City in generations. But most importantly, Zohran will be a mayor for all of us. With that,
You know what he took his oath to?
The Quran.
Yeah, he pledged his oath to the Quran, which, if you get into the readings, their job is to destroy us Christians and call it racist, call it whatever you want. I don't think those people should even be in our country if they want to destroy this country.
I feel that New York has completely forgot what happened on 9/11. Completely, absolutely, 100% have forgotten what has happened on 9/11. I find it, yeah, he's going to be the first of many things in New York. Probably be the first mayor with the largest exodus of millionaires and billionaires to leave a state. Even middle class people will probably, smart middle class people will probably leave the state. And his policies are pipe dreams because one thing that they have to realize, you got to have a governor who's on board with all of that. You got to have a governor who's going to be on board with all of that, with some of that stuff. And I feel for the people in New York. I wish they would remember what happened on 9/11. The images of planes flying into 2 buildings and taking them buildings down to the ground, killing thousands of New Yorkers. But they forgot. They've completely forgotten.
Well, guess who was spotted at his swearing in ceremony today? None other than gang member, human trafficker, should be deported right now, Kilmore Abrego Garcia. Or is that Kilmore? Or wait. No, Mahmoud Khalil. Mahmoud Khalil was there.
Yep, and then he appoints one of the lawyers for the defendants of the 9/11, which is absolutely insane.
Man, I do see a civil war upon us.
Yeah, I do
And
too.
there's a lot
I
of
would
people
agree.
that, and no offense if you say this, but I consider this as ignorant. A lot of people said it to California for years, and now they're hopefully feeling ignorant. People are saying, fuck it. It's New York. I don't live in New York. People said that about California, and each bit of our cancer has spread to every state. The indoctrination of the children, your school system has drowned it in DEI, which all started out in California.
Yep,
Everything
it's
you
like a
see in New York is going to be California on one side and New York on the other. If you think you're safe in Oklahoma, you think you're safe in Texas, I got another thing coming for you.
exactly. It is a virus that is spreading across this country, and until people stand up and put a foot down and say no more of this, we're not going to tolerate this in our society, it will keep spreading. It will
Yep.
keep spreading for sure, and nobody will be safe.
Nobody. Nobody. Um, yeah, what's been taken over like I've never seen. This is the first for me in social media is how fraud is everywhere. That's what you see on Facebook, Instagram. Everything's about Somali fraud or fraud over here in California. It's great. It's getting out. Um, but Dustin Grage posted this. He said, Quality Learning Center or Learning. I always want to say it right, but it's actually Quality
Yeah.
Learning Center is the only licensed for a day program service. So there's actual licensing for day cares. If you're a daycare, that means you're not open after 6 p.m. because that goes into the evening. You're not in evening care. So remember, so far on the Learning Center, we've seen when Nick went down there, or yeah, Nick Shirley went down there, that there was no kids there because we don't open till the afternoon. And then, okay. And then the department came out, the State Department came out, the Department of State, or the regulators, and said, oh, no, that daycare closed a week ago. And the next day, the daycare didn't know that. They bring all kind of kids in because there's all these CNN newsrooms out there. Well, check
Yep.
this out. It says it's been confirmed that roughly 8 kids were inside the building until 9:30 p.m. and they claim to operate from 2 to 10 p.m. So they're already violating, it's already fraudulent because Minnesota law is clear. Day programs can only open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And that is the license quote they were running over. Here's this right here. You can go to the statutes, you can look at the rules.
You can
Options
see
for
their violations.
childcare. A license holder must provide one or more of the following childcare. And here it is approximately 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's normal, what they call normal waking hours.
Yep. And and you can actually go on and put in that quality learning center, and it will bring up the Minnesota DHS website that shows all of the violations, which I did a live the other night, and I was going through like 3 or 4 of them, reading all of the violations that they had, and it's actually pretty scary, some of the violations. You know, I would never take my kid to these places after I would review some of these violations, and it was multiple repeat violations of some of the things. It was, you know, every year it was the same violation on some of them.
Yeah, that's insane. Check that out. Who was it? It was Jan Spoke, and he pops in. There is Big D over there in the YouTube chat. What's up, Big D? We were going to invite you, but you know what? You made a lot of money and got all your teeth fixed, so you don't fit in with us.
Right. You know, mama's got you as the favorite now.
I'm telling you, something's going on.
I know. New teeth, new hairdo, no beard. He's not fitting in.
No, no. What is going on?
Yep.
He says he's going to be a teacher at my new learning center.
Well, that's probably because he'll probably, if you get the government funding, he could probably make like $3.5 million.
There you go. I'm telling you, it pays to be illegal. It pays to be a foreigner. It just doesn't pay to be a hardworking American citizen anymore. And I don't know. I shared this on my ex. This next one we're gonna see. Um, you want to talk about something? I want you to watch this. When she accidentally said fraud is bad, she walked off the stage. It just killed her. This is what your conscience will do to you sometimes. Take a look.
If childcare is cut, I'm unable to work or go to school. I understand fraud is bad.
That was an oh shit moment.
Yeah, it was. Think about that right now.
If childcare is cut, I'm unable to work or go to school. I understand fraud is bad.
What did I just read?
Then she's like, oh crap. How do I fix it?
Just listen to the white women. You're okay. We're here to support you.
You're so brave. You're so brave. Oh my God.
Just insane, man. Just insane.
So I got a question for you, Josh.
What's up?
I'm wondering, when exactly are you going to be putting your house up for sale and deciding to identify as an African American and move to San Francisco so you can get your $5 million reparations?
That's crazy. That mayor signed it into law to go forward with reparations. Now, I have always supported reparations. If you find me a slave or a slave owner, and I'm not talking about the government and the people, but if you talk about a man who owns a black man, or any of them still exist alive today, let's give them some money.
Right. Not the brother of an uncle's, nephew's, cousin's, third remove's great grandfather.
Not George Floyd's illegitimate son. No.
Yep. I agree.
Just insane what we're watching in this world.
Oh, it's it's bizarro land. Absolute bizarro land. I mean, I might have to move to San Francisco.
I agree.
I mean,
I think what bothers me is everybody acts surprised. And I'll tell you what bothers me about this story. And I'm glad it got out. But think about all the NGOs we covered, the big stories of them importing, like them. We literally got video of terrorists coming over the border. We literally got video of an NGO driving them through a hole of our southern border on video, and did everything in our powers to get that out there. None of it went viral. People used it in the chat as a talking point. We called the sheriff. We called Border Patrol. We called DHS. Said, this group, I have video. They are aiding and abetting. This is human smuggling. Nothing.
you know, Jody and I, we were actually talking about this. I don't know if you'd be interested in doing it. I'd like to see you take all of your videos through the past 5 years of your border experience, that from traveling up and down the southern border, and make a documentary out of that. That would be an incredible documentary. It would take a lot of time to edit and to do all that, but that would be an incredible video for people to see.
Yeah, no, I wish I had the time. I mean, we're praying for a lot this year. 2026 We're praying to grow Oreo Army bigger than you can imagine. We'll be doing a lot more traveling. We'll be doing stuff that some of the problem right now, and just to let you know, is not everything can be live streams, but we get donated to do live streams. If we could get funding to not do live streams, like we have $2,500 to go travel somewhere for 5 days, because that's what it would cost, plane, hotel, food, $2,500. And I could be out there with just my GoPro or my hidden camera and trying to do investigative stuff, not telling people, not people not knowing I'm not holding a tripod, and then release that story later, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Um, and I'm working on doing that this year. And I get a lot of people love live streams. I love live streams myself, but it doesn't always work for investigating. Holding a camera in your hand and walking into a place, they don't answer your questions. Live
Right.
streaming's meant for something totally different. But we're going to be
Right.
working on a lot of things. Um, again, hopefully, and I get through my bankruptcy in May. So in June, our goal is to buy another Speedwagon, a replacement car for the one that we put almost 200,000 miles on, that we had to get rid of because there was no more love for it. It wasn't moving anymore. And so we got some major goals. Hopefully we can hit those goals. I'm going to pray on it, but we also need to do some stuff outside of live streaming to make the platform a little bigger.
Right. And one way of showing love is to go to the oreoexpress.com/shop and get your awesome gear. They have shirts, hats, coffee mugs, Christmas gifts for everybody. You can start shopping early for Christmas for 2026 and save a ton of money.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Shameless plug.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Did you see? I don't know if you guys all seen it. We knew the learning center was spelled wrong on the quality learning center, but so was the address. And so I guess they had a crew of like 10 Somalis trying to take off the stickers of the address for hours and couldn't even figure out how to take off the stickers. So instead of doing that, they printed out the address and put it up in the window. Take a look at this.
For 14 hours, the 10 plus military aged men from the Quality Learning Center have been unsuccessful in figuring out how to take the stickers off their address sign to correct the spelling. So they just went ahead and put up 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper to spell the street address right. Just incredible stuff. I mean, this is exactly who you want your kids to be learning.
Amazing.
Makes you just want to sign Caden up for that daycare center, right?
Yeah. You know who else brought up a good point? And I don't like the guy, but I think it was Thomas Massey. Now that we're learning too how much is going into daycare. If we're going to pay daycares in these Somalis, he said, when did daycare become something the government's supposed to fund? The grandmas that watch the kids get money? How about stay-at-home moms? So if you're willing to pay this daycare, $800 a month of taxpayer dollars, right?
Yep.
Why can't Rachel get that $800 then and not need a daycare?
Exactly.
First of all, they don't want the child at home. Second of all, it enables fraud. Let me see if I can find that tweet from Massey, and I'm not a fan of Massey.
Neither am I. I think it's all a crock. They sit there and like, oh, we exposed this, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Okay. Why didn't you scream louder about it?
Yeah. Here it is right here. Let me put it up. It said the fraud in Minnesota is insane and should be prosecuted. But I have a question. When did it become the federal government's role to provide daycare? Can grandmas get payments if they care for grandkids? Why not? Do moms who work at home or on a farm qualify for this assistance? We need to go back to the same thing we need to do with schooling. Let the money follow the child. If I'm not for the government paying for your daycare. The reason why daycare costs have gone to exorbitant rates is because the government subsidizes it. Daycare, when I had my first son, was very reasonable. I want to say it was like $125 a week. Now,
where you could justify it.
yeah, you could justify. Guess what? I made $125 a day at work. So it's a day's work for somebody watching my kid. It was an in-house daycare. She was licensed for 6 kids. So she's making $600 a week. More than $600 a week. What is that? $750 a week. She's making $3,000 a month. And that was good back then. But then the government got involved. And what the government do? Well, we're going to give tens of thousands of dollars, millions here and billions there. That's why your day, same reason with college. Get the government out of college, get the government out of daycare. Watch how inexpensive daycare is.
Well, and also big government means more fraud. Smaller government, you don't have as much fraud.
Yep. Did you hear about the Somali daycare that was broken into?
I did hear that, but then I also heard that it was possibly not true.
Well, they said that they took all their enrollment records. So if you're to come audit me, I don't have any of that because someone broke in and stole it. Listen to this.
Also destroyed the wall to come in. Yesterday morning, I was called by the owner because unfortunately someone came in to our daycare.
Watch the white woman's face.
And told him what happened and the vandalism that happened. The owner called us. Me and another manager came into the scene around 6 a.m. We looked and saw what happened, and we saw that the suspect came in from the back, broke in from the back kitchen, and he also destroyed the wall to come in. As he came in, he broke a door from the wall from Family Dollar from the side. He couldn't, unfortunately, we don't know if that he went in or not, but we saw that it was damaged. As we walked around the daycare, we saw that our office doors was broken into as well. We saw that, unfortunately, there was important documentation, enrollment of the children, and also employee documentation that was gone. There were also checkbooks that were ripped from our check papers that were ripped from our book. This is devastating news, and we don't know why this is targeting our Somali community, as one video made by a specific individual made this all happen. We've been receiving hateful messages through our voice notes threatening us since the past couple of days, including one that happened yesterday morning when after the break-in. This is frightening and exhausting because this is happening to us Somali communities as Somali Americans. We are supposed to stand with each other and help each other through everything that's happening. This is also sad that a video can cause all of this. I want to say that there are hundreds of daycares out there, Somali daycares that are out there, and we all help our children and everyone in our community. We have high quality daycares, and this is very sad news that one individual who made a false claim about fraud that is happening in the daycares engaged everyone else to come and do this to us. We are not a part of any harmful things that are being said. We have no problem with CCAP, and our licensing has been good, even the inspections.
Now, you know what's going around now is these poor immigrants, all they want to do is eat. They can barely afford anything. Would you take a look at those glasses there, Matt? Are those nice glasses?
Yes, they are designer glasses as well.
Those are over $2,000.
I have never spent $2,000 on glasses ever in my entire lifetime, even buying 2 pairs for me and 2 pairs for Jody. I have never, ever spent $2,000 on a frame for glasses, nor would I
Ah,
ever.
the way I see it, man, the way I see it, the only thing I think I've spent most I ever spent, it was like Oakley's and Ray Bans that are usually like the highest, like 159, 169.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's because I don't
And
want all these people to see my beautiful blue eyes.
well, and you also need to make sure you get the ones that are car proof.
Yeah, for some reason I run them over. Hey, that was funny as shit though, Matt. I called it when we pulled into that gas station. I said, if you've never been
Oh.
on this side of the country, people are crazy at gas stations. And I'm backing into the stall and that old
and all
bag.
and all it was that stupid brake system that was on the car, and we thought we smashed into the front of her car, and it
Hey,
was the stupid automatic brakes.
but I played it off really well because I didn't say anything to the live stream.
No, 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 that you didn't.
That's all I needed.
Until
Oh, Josh got
until
in
we
a
heard
wreck while he
crunch.
was live streaming.
Until we heard crunch pulling out.
That was my glasses because I was so frustrated. I'd been over to pick up some trash. I had my glasses right here and they went under the seat, under the tire, and I just didn't hear it.
You were like, Rachel's gonna be so mad at me. Rachel's gonna be so mad at me.
Yeah, she bought me those. And she even says, you better take good care of them. I'll never buy you another pair again.
Oh, man, what
That's
a day
all right.
that
The
was.
glasses I have right now, I've had for at least a year and a half. Actually, they're pretty scratched up though. And again, because I wear them out when we're working, when you're out there in the sun, you need some glasses.
Yep.
Let's see, what else do we got on this? Minnesota. When you give the Somalis and these communities billions of dollars, there's no accountability for it. Sometimes that's bad. Sometimes
ninth to set their final levies.
And
the final
guess who has to pay for it? The taxpayer.
Yep.
Let's take a look.
And you might not like what you see when you open up that envelope. I did not open mine. I didn't want to see it. Preliminary notices so far, but these new numbers just released by the Minnesota Department of Revenue show property taxes around the state could increase by a total of almost $950 million. That's a jump of nearly 7% compared to this year. The state says cities, counties, schools, other taxing districts are all taxing at a higher rate than last year, as we have been reporting on for weeks now. Local governments have until December 29th to set their final levies. The finalized property tax statements will be released early next year. And you might not like.
And it's going to get worse.
Much worse. Much worse. This is like California. It's going to get very bad. Very bad. Big D wants to get in. If you have the link, he can click on. Tell Big D if he wants to get in for the last few minutes, he'll have to text me, and it will take me a moment to get him on.
Oh, no. Brother Daryl's coming in the house, possibly.
Possibly. It's going to take, again, be patient because I haven't had a third one up. You can ask Matt. It took us 20 minutes to get this set up. And even once we got it set up, we had double audio.
Yeah.
So if Big D texts me quickly, because what time is it? 2? Yeah, I got my pedicure appointment here pretty soon.
Are you going with anybody? Are you going to like share a mimosa with anybody?
I'm going to try. RW is supposed to be there.
Yeah, he can like softly rub your foot for you and get the calluses and all that stuff off for you.
That's how we do it. Let's see. All right. Give me 1 second. What's your email address? And I'll put it out for everybody too.
Yeah.
Let me see. Give me a second, guys. Matt will keep you guys entertained.
That's right. While we're waiting, guys, make sure you go to the Oreo Express oreoexpress.com/shop. Get yourself an awesome coffee mug. There's a wide variety to choose from. help support independent journalism, help support Josh. He is viewer funded, folks. He is viewer funded, and he needs our help to get around the country this year. So let's show Josh some love. You can go to his donation links that are actually underneath the screen right there. Or if you want to give a gift to somebody, make sure you hit that oreoexpress.com/shop, and he will greatly appreciate it. And if you guys do any super chats or Rumble rants, we'll make sure that you guys get a shout out on the air as well. And don't let Josh fool you. He was really, really sick last night. Though we all heard it. He sounded horrible. It's Rachel's fault because that's the first time he took her in the car to go do go drive around. So it is Rachel's fault because she was the one who said that, when Caden gets sick, she gets sick. So we're going to blame it on the close proximity of not being 6 feet apart inside the car.
Yeah.
I think if you would have had her in the back seat, you might have been better off.
I'm telling you, it was her fault. Everything's her fault.
Yep.
The audio earlier was her fault.
Yep. I mean, no more Trump. It's all Rachel's fault.
All right, Big D, I sent you the link. I don't know how this is going to work. I've never done 3 on this new platform, but it's a good learning experience, and we're all having fun. It's all Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Rachel just got
make sure
home.
he's on the bottom. Make sure he's on the bottom.
I have to do a lot before I can pull him up, but give me 1 minute once I see him in here.
So did Rachel at least make you some soup or, because she's all about the chicken broth.
No, I haven't got nothing. I'm waiting. She just got home with my medicine, so I'm hoping she brings my inhaler in here because I'm barely
Make sure the
breathe.
tamper resistance has not been played with. I worry about your safety, Josh. I really do. This could be a ploy. This could be a ploy.
Could be a ploy.
Yeah. She could possibly take over the show, take it on the road.
Yep. Start going to like craft stores and just ruin the whole thing.
Right. But here, I'll show you some of the wonderful mugs you can get. You can get this beautiful Oreo Express uncensored media mug. That is a great Christmas gift or a great gift. I won't show you the jazzy jambalaya. We don't need any of that. Or I don't know if this is still up on the website. You can get the infamous Run 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 mug. You can check that out on the site. Also, we have this wonderful mug.
That's called the Bitch in a Ditch.
So you guys can get that at the oreoexpress.com. Or you can get this great mug here as well. There you guys go. So make sure you guys hit that. Also, you can get this wonderful shirt. It is a high quality cotton shirt. It's a comfortable shirt. It's not made with fiberglass or anything like that, so it's not itchy. So show some support to Josh, guys. He's getting ready to leave town here in a couple days. It's going to be like 40 degrees in Washington, D.C., so he's not going to need all of his parkas. He can probably bring his flip-flops and his shorts.
I might be doing that.
Yeah, you probably will. I mean, the cold air to you is like 50 to 60 degrees. The other day we were at 66 degrees, and in 4 hours it went from 66 degrees to -4 in a 4-hour stretch.
That's insane.
Oh yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible.
Actually has a pretty good day. Obviously, it was sprinkling last night. It rained pretty good overnight, for sure. But it should be, and like I said, there might be a possibility. If if you guys want to help out. But we're going to maybe give it a shot after church tonight. We have church. Give it a shot. See if I can breathe long enough to go do some police calls. Because I
Don't
got to
take
return.
Rachel.
I got to return the rental car tomorrow. So if you guys join us and haven't donated, I'd appreciate everybody, not just the same donations. That's kind of one of the frustrating things about doing this. We have a group of 10 that carry us so I appreciate that group of 10 like you wouldn't believe. But if we want to grow in 2026, I have to be blunt with you and be like, there's going to be a lot of private streams for just those people coming in 2026.
You're supposed to check out your super chats.
I don't have any. Did I?
That's what Jody said. She did a super chat.
Let me check. I can pull up YouTube over here.
Jody's got my wallet again.
Let me see. YouTube.
I think her and Rachel are in cahoots. They're trying to knock us off, Josh. I think her and Rachel are trying to knock us off. I think her and Rachel are in cahoots. They're trying to knock us off, Josh.
Okay, here we go. Josh needs the rubber glasses. You know what I did find the other day? Was it this? I don't know what it is. But I know when I ordered it.
I know where just some glasses are. Jody, can you go get my glasses off of the little cabinet in the pool table room where the whiskey and stuff is at that's underneath that little shelf? I got a pair of glasses. There's a pair of glasses that are out there underneath the little shelf by the windows.
This is for the court case. All right, he doesn't have the right program to bring it into to get in the live stream right now.
Wow, Big D. See, Mama has not raised you right yet. You got to get that modern technology in that semi.
That's for when I get my fur coat. And I have been looking at, we go to those thrift shops regularly. And Rachel thought, she sent me some pictures of one. She thought she found us a fur coat when she was there. And to be honest with you, it was just a little too small. I didn't want to wear a tight ass fur coat. Oh my God, Matt got some too. I think mine are better. I think mine go higher.
Yeah, they probably. Well, you just got a small forehead.
No, it's going all the way up the hat, bud. Give me money now. Donate to me now. I'm gonna be my own attorney. I just need $10,000 to be my own attorney.
Yep, I hear you. I hear you. That's comical. Yeah, these are, man, everything's yellow. Everything is yellow.
Actually kind of makes the screen look a little better. Like those blue blockers.
Yeah, we need to wear these all the time now.
Man.
Yes, we need to raise money for Africa. We're going to Africa, Jalen and I, so we need some donations for Africa. You can send them to Josh's links.
Well, I feel bad for those people that don't understand what we're talking about.
Right. Just go back, look at the years and years and years ago.
Where are we at here? I think we're almost done with the show. Let me see if anything else has popped up that we can cover. Let me see if she'll bring in my inhaler really quick.
Yeah, since she's the one who got you sick last night.
You would think she would already be in here if she cared about me. I think she wants me. I think she wants me to die.
She would have had it shaken up for you.
There she is.
Oh yeah. Be careful. Make sure the tamper-proof seal has not been ripped off of it.
I know. I know.
I mean,
They know you're trying to kill me.
I mean, I'm not gonna.
She probably it's
She didn't deny it, Josh. She didn't deny it. That's
I
the
know.
thing.
No, why would I?
Like seriously, right off the bat, she's like, "Well, yeah,
This is proof
Man.
I love him. I got 0 sugar throat drops. I do love him.
what's the point of that? 0 sugar. Well, you do have your diabetes. I kind of feel that.
All right, we're gonna do this for the first time right here live. If I have an allergic reaction, we'll all see it now.
If he falls backwards on the chair, somebody call 911 quickly.
Hey, bud. I'll be in there in a
Happy
minute.
New Year.
I'll be in there.
Happy New Year.
He likes the glasses. All right. Yes. You want to say hi to everybody really quick? Yeah. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
These are my new sunglasses. Okay. You're tripping over all my stuff. I got to clean up my mess in here. All right. Let's see.
Oh, here it goes.
Let's see. I'll probably.
I got 911 dialed up already.
All right. There's number one. Let me see what else is going on in the world. He loves when I leave this door open. They were gone. I don't leave the door open when they're here.
IU plays tonight at the Rose Bowl. That's going to be a good game.
Oh, did you see the field?
Oh, yeah. I saw them squeegeeing it off. It was like pouring down rain, and they were like, what they were doing was not working.
Yeah. It's going to be incredible.
It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game. And I hope that our Indiana Hoosiers win and make it to the next round of playoff games.
All right. Hopefully that helps me out a little. How about this, Matt? Oh, wait. I messed it up. Go back. It killed it. But they're now doing this whole thing. I stand with Somali daycare workers.
Of course.
So we got the inhaler, and then we got. No, that's one I've already took. She didn't get the other one. Rage.
See?
Hey, this is a regular monthly one. They didn't give you the one I need. No. But let's see what else we got going on. How about this? California laws and rules affecting 2026. You're gonna like this, Matt. You're gonna like this. I wish Big D wasn't such a cuck boy that he couldn't even get in here.
I know. It's like he's got that Obama phone still.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? He's learning Indian though.
Yes.
He's learning Indian, and in that profession, you have to know Indian. You gotta know who daddy is.
Could you imagine him being on a tandem with one?
Oh man, I can't even do the voice right now, or I would. Right here. Minimum wage goes up. California minimum wage goes up to $16.90 an hour. Simple, you can't be paid less than $16.90 an hour. Plastic bags are banned. Last time we banned, you can't make this up. Last time we banned plastic bags, we brought in thicker and more durable plastic bags. I mean,
don't
literally.
Decompose at all.
Now you can only get paper bags. Food delivery, rentals must have stove and fridge. So if you rent a place and you're trying to get the place for dirt cheap and you'll take care of the rest, that's not allowed anymore. They're making landlords put stove and fridge in each place. And I've been to a lot of apartments where I provided my own refrigerator. Food delivery apps must refund you. It says, what is it? Delivery apps must refund for mistakes. So this is like DoorDash and other places. And I actually heard that DoorDash and other places were going to leave California because of this. But so say you order something, it's $15 and you ask for a side of sour cream and you get there, you tip the driver $4. You tell them they didn't give me my side of sour cream. California is now making it a law where you get the refund for the order and the tip.
Wow.
Um,
Wow.
let's see. What else do we got up here? More red light cameras. More red light cameras are added. Overdraft fees are limited now to $14. So when you fraud your bank, that's what you're doing by spending money that's not yours. You're taking out a loan. The most the bank can charge you is $14. Used car return window. Short return period for used cars. You get a few days to return a used car. Pets must be 1 year old to sell.
What? That's not even a puppy at that point.
Yeah, like I would not buy a 1 year old dog. They'll never turn out the way
No.
you want them.
Right. They've already gotten habits.
It's California.
Wow.
Tortillas, we talked about this. Corn tortillas will be have an additive of folic acid, which 40 to 50% of Hispanics actually have a gene or something that can't process it, and it's actually bad for them. Declawing cats is now illegal.
What? So they want your furniture tore up.
Yeah. Help aid. Oh, we get help with parking tickets. So if you constantly don't follow the law and have all these parking tickets, there's aid for low income drivers. You can get your fine reduced.
Wow.
Can't be forced to repay job cost. No paying back job training fees, whatever that is. More workers' rights notices. Jobs must give rights and safety info. Employers have to tell you your rights. Clear storage and rental fees. Clear rules for fees and deposit, blah, blah, blah. Streaming ad volume limit. Ads can't be louder than the shows. You ever notice that?
Yep.
You're watching some, you got it on nice and quiet, you're trying to go to bed, and advertisement comes on, and it's pissant. I want your supervisor.
Yep.
AI and chatbot, check this out. AI and chatbots must identify as AI. Wow, what a law. Diwali becomes a state holiday in California.
The what?
That's why I have
What's
to
a
look up. I
Wally?
think it's an Indian. Diwali.
Diwali?
Yeah, hold on. What
Yeah.
is Diwali? Diwali, a Hindu festival of lights held in the period of October to November. It is particularly associated with Lakshmi, the goddess of prosperity, and marks the beginning of the fiscal year in India.
Wow.
What does that have to
Well,
do with America or California?
right. And, you know, all of the LGBT alphabet people should really be fighting against this because it's going to take them away from their, 12 months of celebrations.
Oh, what else? EVs no longer solo diamond lane. EVs can't use the carpool lane alone. Before, if you had an EV and it was you must have two people, two occupancy in your car, or three occupancy in some areas. Well, EVs got to go there just because they were special, not any longer. So interesting.
Well, yeah. Yeah. And you got that weird law that allows motorcycles to like split the lanes.
That is
like
excellent. That was my whole reason for getting my first street bikes, man. I
Dude,
loved
we do
it.
not have that here in Indiana. Like you do that in Indiana, you're going to end up dead.
We went with, I remember me and Rachel. We used to take my street bike down to Pismo. An average 2 hour and 45-minute drive to 3 hours. Dude, I can't remember if it was President's Day weekend, but it was a busy weekend. There was multiple wrecks. People waited. We left my house 35 minutes after my buddy that we were camping with. We helped him load up his trailer. He went on the road. We went back to the house. We changed. We grabbed a backpack and we got on the road. There was so much traffic. We got there 3 hours. It took us about 3 hours and 30 minutes. It took him 6 hours and 30 minutes because of traffic. That's why I love lane splitting.
Dude, that was freaking me out when I was with you doing the border coverage and I'm watching these motorcycles just like zip down the middle. I'm like, that is absolutely bizarre. I got to see a whole new world just coming out there and visiting and spending a week doing investigative work out on the border. I seen a whole new world.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a whole new world in yellow right now. Like,
yeah. I'm liking it.
Yeah, me too. Kind of liking it.
Let's see here. So I think that's it for the show today, guys. Again, if I'm feeling up to it, look for a live stream tonight for some police calls. For those of you that weren't here at the beginning, I was bummed out, man. I ended up going to the hospital last night. Literally, they had me hooked up to all kind of monitors. I could not breathe at all. I was panicking. And they gave me all kind of medicine, all kind of injections. I have like 6 different things wrong. I got I think like a bronchitis, what was the other one?
Pneumonia?
Inflamed voice box, as you can hear, laryngitis, and like 2 other things. And so luckily, other than going in the hospital, me not being able to breathe, I'm holding my throat and they want to put me through a damn scanner to make sure I don't have guns and shit. And then I get in there and they go, "What's your social security number?" I couldn't talk. Rachel had to go take my pepper spray back to the car. And like no nurses are running up. But once I got in there, I was cared. I got a good doctor. I got a respiratory therapist literally waiting for the doctor to see me, gave me an albuterol treatment, gave me another inhaler treatment. Finally, when it was all said and done, I could breathe. So thank you guys for tuning in. Big shout out to Matt for coming on the show. If you guys do want to donate to the show, we appreciate it. It's the only way we can do this. We try not to go missing on you. We always do live streams. We always cover what's relevant, at least in my opinion. So if you guys want to donate, the links are coming up over here on the screen. And we got Matt over here with his upside down pineapples. That means he's a swinger, if he didn't know that. That's what his TikTok's for.
No, I appreciate you having me on. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, guys, make sure you guys go over there, help him out. He's going to be doing a lot of traveling. Yeah, we got 4th of July coming up. That's going to be a big thing.
America's 250.
And you and I need to talk about that because hotels and stuff will book up quick for that, and they will skyrocket the closer it gets. So you and I will have to, maybe we can do something for that and bring some great coverage. And but yeah, everybody show him a little bit of love. This guy works really, really hard to do what he does. It's not easy. It's not easy.
Thank you, Matt. I appreciate you guys. And big shout out to Jay Lynn, who gave a Rumble rant and a super chat.
Yep.
But we will see you guys soon. Like I said, possibility of police calls tonight. We'll go out there. If we make a little money, we'll stay out there. If we don't, we'll come home and I'll get some rest. You guys take care. God bless you all. Our donation links are popping up right here. And thank you guys so much.
Peace.
Second guess, unapologetic, we're bold and we're loud, shining light on the left shady crowd. Oreo Express, rolling down the track, exposing the lies, ain't no turning back. Conservative fire, we're speaking the truth at Oreo.